370 at 189, but a big boom. Frankie said he didn't think it shifted. Wow. That had to be a pretty big concussion inside that car.
Wow. Never shifted. Rev right there. That was an over rev. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go on back here and check out Gary Pritchett making some passes. Hello. Getting Leah this weekend without a racing suit. It's kind of exciting. Getting ready to make some passes.
So, anyone requiring any about packages that you got here on the facility, everything is brought in to the main gate. So, we came in and building the world, that's where your packages will be.
We don't get many funny cars at PDRA.
Oh, hell no.
And Gary is racing Frankie tonight or tomorrow night? Tonight? Tonight? Probably tonight.
Alright, so I want to get your attention today, especially for those folks that will be going first. When we get started with our Q1, which here's the deal, we're going to test to run all the cars out of the staging lane. We're going to take a 15-minute time period to start the track, and then we're going to get started.
She has her lightsabers. You guys good?
So you folks need to be sure you're ready because there's going to be no downtime. We're going to keep a 15-minute window.
Adam? Good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Ariel strapped in there.
Right, there he is.
There he is.
There's the man.
There's the match race tonight.
Checking out his competition right there.
Yes.
You can ride this car. Just lose 100
Plus,
pounds.
I'll shut the coffin down.
Some people take the week before Denver, the Western Swing, off to go on vacation. Leah vacations at the track. The normal people.
Well, that's nothing compared to Gianni. He's a global traveler. Racing all over the world.
Yeah.
This is nothing. We live 7 minutes from here.
So the story
And we were all ready to test yesterday, warmed up everything. Of course, I mean, it's Indiana. Of course,
Yeah.
it's going to just completely thunderstorm on us. So testing got cut early. They started testing early today, 9 a.m. sharp. We were here, Gary made one hit. It's no big deal, right? It's only Johnny's 2015, 2016 NHRA World Championship. Come back out, funny car, quickest, fastest thing in the world. And Gary, he's got his alcohol funny car license. He has his top fuel license. Oh, thank you.
Somebody just asked if you had your lightsabers.
There is. We talked about it last night, bringing them. We forgot to bring them. They're in the trailer. So I might make a pit stop back
We
the track.
might be able to get some lightsabers out for you.
Here's Darth Vader costume.
They said fastest woman in top fuel. Right there.
That is correct. Well, I'm not sure on Brittany's mile an hour. It's quickest, for sure. For sure quickest. I've only been 331. I think she's been 332. The details.
Yeah.
The details.
Their 331's just so boring.
Very important. This is Gary. So, that Capco car we keep seeing,
Yep. Every time you see Torrance's car pull up next to Leah, it's the husband-wife rematch.
I've never driven an alcohol car.
And you only ran a funny car once with Melanie, right? At Burgess, just one time?
One actual race, right. And in
How are you today, Katie?
08, 09, I tested with Schumacher, and then tested with Melanie Couldn't. That was the time when pro teams were only allowed to test 4 times the entire year. So, take somebody.
Yes.
Finagle the situation.
That's back to the nostalgia pro mod nitro.
Is this your husband's first time in a funny car that says?
No. So, first time in this funny car, but he's been racing alcohol funny cars for Bunny Paquette for about 5 years. On weekends.
One of the things about Torrance's team, too, doesn't almost everybody on Torrance's team have a license?
It's pretty incredible. I mean, you got Bobby Lagana, Dom Lagana, Dom's his dual license, funny car and top. We got Gary, and of course Steve, and see who else on there. There's a lot of different licenses. So, but Gary, he's tried to sit in Steve's car. He's kind of a tall guy. He's 6'5", almost 6'6".
Yeah. Quite a difference in size. Good luck to you guys. You sneak through. Little chat with Leah's out here with Gary this weekend.
No video, no pictures.
Why?
We'll get my good side.
It's a little late, Jimmy.
Everybody wants to see
BJ, it's been mentioned multiple times.
She's live feeding.
Betty. Hooray for phone signals this weekend. Hooray.
Yes, but not his live attention.
These will give you a good spray out of the headers, too.
I'm still learning from Jason.
I feel bad for Jason. I bet that caused some damage. That was quite a kaboom. Got Antron back there at the car. Still have quite a few cars in the lanes for testing, too. Track time.
I packed one differently, and I would always either pack it short or pack it to the outside.
Mr. Brown, how are you? Good to see you. Did you bring the juniors out this weekend?
Oh yeah, my door's alive.
Excellent. Antron has 3 juniors in the family now, right?
Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Good to see you out here with them.
Having fun.
Frankie here watching what's going on. It's his match race later. How are you today? Got John Curtin with Fox cameras here. This is the 2015-16 Top Alcohol Funny Car Championship car of the Lindberghs. Obviously, John Lindbergh is racing with Chad Head this year, driving that car. Frankie and John Lindbergh.
Damn. I'm telling you, that's rough.
Hi, Mike. So when people work a regular job, this is my regular job.
It's leaning to the left. You know, Yeah, yeah, it's like,
Still have quite a few cars in the staging lanes.
I don't know if anybody else knows. You can see it
So after the
on
staging,
the feed real good.
they're going to have a 15-minute track prep. And
Yes. Had quite a talk with Frankie about Scotty. We're glad that he's on the men. Well, here's a crazy combination. Got Antron Brown, his daughter, Jan Lindbergh, and Madman. We miss you at the track, Emily and Scotty. Wave to Scotty and Emily. There you go. Josh Squat's lining them up. Hi, Stacy. Yes, Kim, I will be in Georgia. I can't wait to see you. Up there with them. .445, not spectacular. Trevor Eamon and the Aruba car, and Chris Powers, the ATI. Was ATI. 5:71. You had to get out of it 5:35. We got coming up Chris Serini in the right lane. Thank you guys all for joining me today. It's a beautiful day.
Which is going to mean Lucas Hall, Tom Dragster, and Tom Thornton, etc. Or you guys need to be getting ready right now. So the Rangers need to shut down.
I don't know why they shut down. Out of it early. Shake, shake, shake.
Yeah. I think you feel pretty good on my run. Except for Jose. Oh.
Yeah, he kind of blew it out of the water.
Yeah.
Always got to be that one guy.
I know, show off. It's good to see Bubba in that.
It is.
Hey, Roger, if you're listening, you can come help Frankie now.
Oh, here you go.
Come help Frankie. I'll let you make all the tuning calls. If you don't have to be like Bubba.
Oh. Words from the madman.
Just bring money when you come.
Ooh, that's funny. Hello from Alaska. Good to have you.
Especially you guys, about 4 p.m. directly behind the tower. Charlotte, Betty, Morgan, and everybody.
I think we have Colby Barber over there in the right lane. Not 100% sure who's over here in the left yet.
So starting at 4, there's your way back there. You should be. Also want to remind all of our top
Got the Madman and Tutterow now. So a lot of tuning brains together right there.
got to check all the boxes here. Just make sure we keep everybody up to date. Finishing up
Giving a
here.
quick spray to the track. We start heads up qualifying at 3:30 today. Still the plan and run 2 rounds of qualifying tonight. Lanes are still full. This is still testing. You see Dobbins back there, Todd Moyer, Mick Snyder, Colby Barber.
So on flat.
We have Bubba Stant. Bubba is back here in the left lane. Beautiful Camaro Pro Extreme car on down there. Right lane, Colby Barber, 393.204. Bubba shook hard, got out of there. Jeff Dobbins in the left lane, Todd Moyer in the right. Good to see the Castellana team out this weekend. Looks like Bubba might have dropped something on the top end. Gonna check it out.
Once again, I want to remind everybody, as we stand right now, we're going to clear out the lanes. We're going to have about a 15-minute break to do a little bit of back
We are glad to have the Pilata team in the house this weekend.
So no downtime, no breaks, no mess around. Top drivers down 4 minutes. Seniors, y'all should be ready. And get ready because we're going to start turbo drinking a lot of water. So once again,
Frankie putting some more water in the water boxes. He said those turbo cars, you got to give them a lot of water.
down the course, we'll have about a 15-minute break, and then we'll be calling for Q1.
How are you?
Coming after you, Jeff.
Got Jim Larita back here. Mr. Sakovich, need to check out this combo. First race out on this combo.
Attention in the pit area.
Mr.
Want to
Jimmy
make sure everybody
Sakovich.
is thoroughly aware that Saturday's schedule has been slightly adjusted.
See the Pro
Starting
Line
with our
Power.
church service. I want to make that clear. The Godspeed Ministries chapel service the top end, and we're going to be about 15 minutes.
Got to clean up on the top end.
15 minutes to get this little problem solved. So if you're in the car strapped in, you might want to loosen up a little bit. And again, it's going to be about a 15-minute downtime here for some material on the top end. You got to get up. So
It's very cool.
Schedule for Saturday, if you don't mind.
First race out with the new combo, correct? Yes, Mr. Sack.
8:30 a.m. tomorrow at the White
Proline 481X.
main tower.
We're going for 3:30 this time.
330 hit this time. It's a beautiful track. Looks so good. Very cool setup.
So once again, I just want to make sure that you drivers were aware that you can probably at least loosen up and pull your helmet back so you get cooled off a little bit, because we are going to be down for a few minutes.
It is very different. It's cool. Unique.
It's going to be about 15 minutes.
Let's go back and see who we can find back here. Mr. Larita's strapped in.
It'll be about 15
Ron.
lovely protests.
It's the lovely Mrs. Snyder. How are you? I'm so glad to see you. I haven't seen him race in a long time.
Because we haven't raced in
In
a
a long time.
So
So pretty. Oh, and it's the whole little family.
yeah, Maddie's got the butchers.
You wouldn't let them borrow the
Look, here he is, strapped in.
Little mistress.
Brett says hi. Look at him in there with his little head socket, everything. That's so cute.
Brent said hi.
Did you hear it be about 15 minutes?
Yes, thank you.
Tell Mick I said yo bitch. There you go.
He said, yo, bitch.
Yo bitch. Oh, that's so funny.
That's awesome.
Yep, just, hanging out.
Doing well?
Beautiful day, yes.
It is. Yeah, it's not
It's
too
beautiful. It could be 100, so this
Bad. It
is
could
great.
be waivers.
Yeah.
Completely. I agree.
I thought if I got through this race
could be stuck
and
at home.
NMCA Joliet without it being 100,
That'd be beautiful.
The season was good.
Yes, definitely.
So let's see if we can start some
Next
crap.
weekend?
Why didn't you put radials on this thing for next year?
No.
Here is a common sense pro mod.
Yeah, he has a radio card.
Check his shoes. Well, he's strapped in the car. See, there's his shoes.
Flip-flops are right here.
Flip-flops are on the golf cart.
There, they're ready.
Flip-flops are here ready.
And mine.
The kids are guarding him.
Oh, yeah.
That is hilarious. All about having some fun here. I think Bubba dropped some fluid on
Was
the
it
top
Bubba?
end.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was
I think
Bubba.
that's what they thought. Boy, Scruggs had a huge
Holy
bang.
shit. That was, did you see his windshield?
No.
Oh, it's big hole. Big, big hole.
Windshield not too hard to fix here.
I would say there's...
Front end might not be as easy.
Yeah, little duct tape and
Yeah.
zip tie up.
I remember in ADRL Virginia many years ago, he had a weird incident where literally, I think it was oil, was squirting out half a second before he took off. No one could run up and shut the power off, and he almost took out the tree. But they went home from Virginia to Mississippi to get the car to come back, and I
Together.
think they either won or runnered
I
up.
believe it. Yeah.
Castellana in the house. I also hear Mike Janis is here. Don't know that for sure, but
I don't know.
glad to have everybody. I mean, it would be a good Indy Pro Mod test session, even though it's only 8. Yeah. Just hanging out. A couple of our friends. Caruso car back there with the new wrap on it. I don't think there's many more in the lanes.
No. Helen.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What is this? Oh, they're right there. Okay. My feet are suffocating right now as we speak. It's horrible. It's dumb. Dumb. It is. It's just dumb. Give me a tank top and flip-flops. I'd be good to go.
That's
We're
a
floating
lot.
down the river. It'd be even better
Why
right
do we
now.
didn't have like a cold front or nothing? Because I would have been.
Oh, I hate being hot. I'll talk.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
Is Kai going to run today? I am not certain. I saw him riding on the golf cart a little while ago. As soon as I
But last night,
get close
the
enough.
deep locker that we sleep in, I slept in Kansas City because it was so cold.
Check out Castellana's car. Your current NHRA Promide points leader. Hey, LJ. Glad to have you guys. Yes, Drew.
Well, I don't want to make you all jealous or anything. I know it runs great. I just had a good friend come up here and visit with me for a couple minutes, and that went awesome. So there you go. Well, once again, you guys check the harvest. Thank you guys. We're going to have a great meal right here behind at 4 o'clock. I guess you guys probably know about that. These guys all need to know. Because these guys like to eat. And at 4 o'clock, they can go over here to the tent and enjoy a wonderful meal presented by the fine folks from Check the Harvest. And
Jim Loretta up here.
they're here. Glad to see Betty's here. And I understand that Forrest and Charlotte are going to be up and around here sometime this weekend, I guess. So that's great. And this is a blast. So we'll get this oil picked up out there. You can see the guys working diligently trying to get that picked up. Unfortunately, that's like the worst place on the racetrack where the oil could sit, because that pavement is not flat like the racetrack.
Drew, what
It's
flavor
full
ice
force.
cream this
So the
weekend?
oil sits down in it, and it's hard to get it picked up. So those guys will get that done as fast as they can.
Debut weekend of the
Come back here.
Proline 481X Power Dragster of Jimmy Sakovic.
Also want to remind all of our junior parents, if you're listening in, you are allowed to push your car into the beams this weekend due to the traction conditions we got going on here. A little bit
Mr.
tight.
Manzo in the
And so
house.
therefore,
How are you?
you're allowed to touch the car and move it into the beams if you have to.
Nice sweet guy.
I think that touches all the touch points we had right now. Maybe not. But I'm sure I'll find out if I did.
No. Turbo Todd Moyer. Strawberry, peach, pineapple, cookies and cream, and a surprise. Oh boy. Hello, Puerto Rico. Glad to have you. Our next pair is going to be Dobbins and Turbo Todd Moyer. Clean up a little fluid top end. Sneak over and say hi to Mr. Moyer. Good to have you. Smart one, he got out of the car. Just think all the brains sitting on that golf cart right there. Probably got 12 or 14 more cars in the staging lanes, and then they're going to do some track prep. We're going to run through some sportsman eliminations and pro qualifying at 3:30. Justin, one of the two cars in the last pair put some fluid down, not the whole track, just on the very top end from what I understand. We've got Turbo Todd Moyer here. Extreme Racing Engines powered Carl Stevens power plant. Twin turbos. Check out the turbos. That's a fact, Brent. Anybody got any questions? Want to talk about anything? I can't help but think we got to be about done up there. Bubba Stanton back this weekend. Mr. Dobbins. How about that spaghetti, Ron? What size wood chipper? Let's go. Oh, we had quite a talk about Woody Mart last night at dinner. Hilarious. Had dinner with the hilarious Craig Sullivan and crew last night. Here is your, to answer your questions.
Well, I just heard something I'm not real thrilled about. Not really. Because it's kind of a thing for me. But Danny O'Day's made it up to the tower, and he's here to entertain this weekend with the wheel stander. And you guys might want to take note of this, but Danny's kind of come to a decision in life where this will probably be his last year of running the car. And therein, the car is going to be put up for sale at the end of the year. So you guys might want to take a look at this. Yeah, he's in the profit zone. He spends less than he takes in, which is amazing, because he's got a car that burns alcohol. And
I agree. Loud.
Than they are efficient.
It's just so good looking. Everything looks good.
Later on, and again, a little bit of news there. Not that I want to be the one to present that. This is really, yeah, I'm the first one. I'm not thrilled about it, but again, life goes on. We all get older. That's what happens. It's everything. It's family. It's everything. And yet we all get to an age where you have to really
Under the wing.
That's where we're at. So, but we'll see you later. You'll be making some great runs this weekend, as you always do. The world's fastest wheel stander here at the PDRA. So, once again, I wanted to just let everybody know where we're at on that. See Danny here a little bit later. On the course, we still have equipment on board up there. We're trying to get her sorted out. As soon as we can get that finished up, Jason's out there checking the middle of the racetrack right now. And we'll get a little more information. We'll share that with you as soon as we know.
You know, they told the drivers to get out of the cars because it would be a little bit. We're just going to peek over his shoulder and eavesdrop on his photo taking right here. I think he's up in the tower. I don't know. It's always nice on Shiny Pretty Happy New Car Weekend.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Tell us about the combo.
It's, I don't know, 481X.
Proline 481X.
Yeah, we got
First debut weekend for this.
We're going for a 330 mark again. Had problems with it last night. Cylinder 8 was shutting off on us. Swapped in some injectors on it, and hopefully we get it down the track this time. Still shooting for the 330 mark. That's about it. Make sure everything's running right, and hopefully have a good weekend with it.
I'm not as into the top dragsters as I should be. It's a fairly unusual combination, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. This is only our second one.
Second one. That's great. Lots of good things to come. They got a lot of time to make some test passes. This one's just going to be a 330 hit to get it ironed out to half track and see how it goes. Bill, I'm sorry you're not getting any work done. I'm trying to figure out what all the smoke is on the top end now. Thanks, Shane. Boy, we get lane swaps a lot on the starting line, but not a lot of lane swapping in the staging lanes.
Yeah, there is.
Has a fan already in there to go? Good, how are you doing? Good. Swap after the burnout. Frankie is stirring up some crap there. He said people start switching lanes after the burnout. He is definitely full of it today. Frankie, are you running Gary tonight or tomorrow?
Tonight.
Tonight. Frankie, Pro Extreme, running against Gary Pritchett and the Lindbergh alcohol funny car. Johan has been the one driving the Lindbergh funny car, alcohol funny car. It's also the championship car from last year. Gary Pritchett, who is driving it, is Leah Pritchett's husband. He is also, I believe his title is car chief for Steve Torrance. So every time you see Torrance and Leah line up on the starting line in NHRA, it is in effect the husband and wife rivalry to an extent. Hey, Steve. 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, Steve, it looks like after we run out these like 12 or so cars for testing, Heads Up is about 3 hours behind that, so you can take a little nap. BJ, I've been telling everybody to put small tires on it. I think Mr. Manzo is one of the smart ones that probably isn't. Hi, Kevin. Just talk amongst yourselves. Not really sure how long it's taking. Ron's car is beautiful up close. Yeah.
I got a bunch of visitors here from the tower, and while it's quiet, we got to take advantage of this because it's actually very, very cool to have Farron Lubers and John DeSalle from
Say hi to
Hoosier
the people.
Been in charge of
Hi, people.
drag racing and motorsport.
We're running out of things to talk about with the people right now.
Well,
I've already talked to everybody here.
Yeah,
in
you've
Lawrence.
already talked to everybody, most likely.
28 just got started,
You can take
then,
all
right?
this time. They're so young.
There you go, and I know you're still young because you have a young heart.
Ridiculous.
And John DeSalle, had the pleasure of meeting you, sir, at PDRA this year. How's life treating? I know this well. I probably
Oh, you did, Kevin? That's awesome. That is going to be an amazing race.
Thank you very much. How's life treating us? It's been really busy, but busy is good. We enjoy the heck out of drag racing at PDRA. It's been a fantastic day, a beautiful day, lots of cars on Hoosier. We always like seeing that. That's great, makes you feel good. Farron and Frank are doing a fantastic job here.
and all the PDRA people I met today, they're really
I'll
good
stay with you
people.
guys. I think
And
we
I
got to
gotta
be
tell
coming
you,
to the end of
our
cleaning. They said 15
really
minutes,
the
and it
soul
sure
here.
seems longer than that.
Everyone you meet, they're just great people, good storytellers. I enjoy being around them. They tell some great stories. It's a really good time. I always enjoy coming here.
Well, we enjoy having you, knowing that you're part of this program now, and the fact I got an opportunity to meet you on a whole different topic, really, it's a blessing for me. So
I think we're down to, what,
we've been working on a lot of
252
different
days
things. I
until
talk to
the
Frank all time.
Duck
Of course, you know,
101?
I worked with Frank before, so there's no secrets here. But the reality is that this tire business is in constant evolution. It doesn't stop. Every day is a new project, a new deal. You guys have been working on different tires for big
Turbo
car.
Top
You've been
Moyer.
working on little car on the junior program. What else do you
Precision
got going on?
Twins.
Well, you pretty much said it all right there. I mean, that's the whole
Extreme
thing.
Racing Experts, Carl Stevens.
We're continuing working on that.
Q1 for Heads Up Cars is still at 3:30, I believe.
And like John said, we love the PDRA. We love John Lee's now with our new owners and stuff. Continental. John Lee's president, and we have absolutely full trust in him.
The Harada team over here, they are running against Jason Scruggs in a match race. You think Frankie is discussing turbo secrets with Carl Stevens? What do you think they're talking about? I will give some hugs for you. Ooh, it looks like... Oh, we're going to run the tractor up real quick. Not our lane. Oh, we've got the lovely Will in racing attire. It's pretty awesome. Hi, Mark. Anybody got any questions, anything? It's a good bit of cars here. I'm surprised how many teams have 2 cars this weekend. A lot of top dragster, top sportsman, of course pro mod. I haven't really seen a lot of pro stock or bikes at this point.
Well, the Continental relationship really goes back to 1989. So when Hoosier back in the late 80s, 88, 89, we did our first foray into NASCAR winter race.
I'd hate to just be hanging out with you guys without much to do.
Consumer product and stuff. So we had all this great exposure on the weekends. But come Monday, if you were a general consumer, you wanted to buy tires for your...
There's your speed video guy, Denny. When you're watching speed video today, he's the one behind the camera on the starting line.
So General Tire, which is a brand owned by Continental
Steve, you're funny.
came to Hoosier and said, we would like to partner with you. And for a 10-year period, General produced, marketed, and sold an entire line of passenger light truck tires that were branded Hoosier. Unfortunately, that relationship ended in 1999. And then in 2007, or 2008,
Got the whole pro line cart team here this weekend. Dillard and Petty and Squat. Those of you who don't get a close-up of Ron's car very often, this car is beautiful.
Only 30% of the business is tires. The rest of it is automotive.
Anyone just joining us?
A lot of the vehicle systems in a car, they're not branded Continental, but they're engineered.
Jimmy Sakovich with a brand new combo this weekend.
So there's many manufacturing facilities.
Pro Charger.
Around the world.
Pro Line 481X.
Just 9 months ago, Continental acquired Hoosier. The new family who founded Hoosier and owned it for nearly 60 years wanted to leave the company in good hands. So we've had this long relationship with
Kind of see up close what it looks like.
quite well here in America.
There's a transmission.
And we've done over the last few years
Very interesting.
Not just race products, but we co-design.
They were saying this is only the
Street tires together.
second car with this combination. They're just going to make a planned 330 hit, check everything else. Beautiful car though.
But believe it or not, a lot of the technology, a lot of the know-how, the experiences of our engineers and compounders.
Beautiful Cassie this weekend. This is your NHRA Pro Mod points leading team. I guess running out of things to do, so you thought you'd come racing on an off weekend?
Now just testing.
They gave us 2 months off.
2 months is a lot, especially with all the back-to-backs during the year. They could space it out a little bit. Well, we hope to see you hanging out a little bit more this summer doing some stuff.
Absolutely. So,
They are still points leader by a bunch. Oh, good, Brian.
and if you can solve that problem, then making a tire to go on a high-performance street car is really a lot easier.
Mr. Castellana strapped in, ready to go. We'll see who else we have back here. Because as soon as I get back here, we'll start running, so it'll work out good for you guys.
20,000 new German continental colleagues, now they're part of the Hoosier family. I explained to them about drag racing. You know, how the tire...
Fix my hair.
Oh, you look great. Russo family, the Ron father. Whoa, we got back here. Brandon Lewis, beautiful car. Jim Sakovich car. Some juniors up here. Elijah Morton, Dan Ferguson, I believe Ty. The beautiful Melanie, taking a moment out of your car.
We've been here for an hour and a half.
Yes, yes, yes. I saw you pulling in the staging lanes when I got here, and I thought, wow, I'm really late. Yeah. Your next race is Denver, or do you have one in between?
Next race is Denver.
Melanie is going to the World Series of Pro Mod that Wes Buck and Drag Illustrated are putting on, and she will be in the group on Friday that qualifies for a spot into the Saturday $100,000 event. I understand the Friday list is growing pretty well, so that's good.
Awesome.
Seems the nitrous guys are afraid of the mountain. I don't know why, but
They might surprise us.
they might surprise us. Yeah, I mean, they blow it up, at sea level, so I don't, just some extra pistons. Always good to see that. Let's check out who we have back here. Haley Hawkins, Mr. AJ Ware. Dan Ferguson, Elijah Morton, and Ty. Hey, Mr. Ware, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I've missed you.
I've been busy. But thank you, Miss as well. It's good to be back.
Good to be back. Matco Tools. It's a little small, isn't it?
Yeah, the other one had a baby.
That is great. That is great. He has racing two this weekend?
Yeah, the other one.
Glad to have you guys.
Get back to the game.
AJ said they like to say that Antron's dragster had a baby. It's his daughter Ariana. Antron over on the golf cart with Ariana. Very glad to have them be part of our show on an NHRA off weekend. towards the front again and see how long we've got.
We go back a long ways. We've been on both sides of the fence with each other.
Gary Rowe. Are we about ready to go?
On the top end down there, I guess somebody must have oiled down pretty bad because they had a heck of a oil dry stuff.
Oh, I saw the cloud, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
He said 15 minutes, 25 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say, we about doubled that by now.
You're awesome to be able to work with your brand. The things that you do as a company is just amazing.
Let's take a little walk here and see what we've got. They're still finishing the cleanup on the top end.
I play 4 nights a week, and I do not play without my purple hat on. There you go. Do the purple hat. And that's a good hat, for sure. So thank you guys for coming on. Enjoy yourselves.
They're just about done with top end cleanup, I'm told.
What's up, Al? It's good to see you, Al. I miss you. How you feeling? We got some oil up on the top end that's just absolutely aggravating our guys, and they're trying to get it picked up. And as soon as we can get that done, we'll get back on it.
That is the cutest face right there. That is exactly how we all feel, except you only get to look like that when you're young and cute. That's exactly how we all feel. Yeah. Brian, I think it's 40 for the weekend. Everybody was standing up all excited a little while ago, and now we're just like gonna pass out next to the car waiting. Full car.
Okay, attention in the pit area. Top dragster, you need to be on standby. Top dragster for qualifying number 1. You need to be on standby. As soon as we run these cars out here in the lanes, we will have you ready to go. So be on standby. We'll probably be calling you to the lanes within the next 15 minutes. Top dragster, the bracket bash will be the way it is, and then we move on. Again, top dragster.
Okay, they've called the drivers back to the cars.
Very soon.
Hey guys, Turbo Todd Moyer is out of his car. They said you guys can get back in.
couldn't sit no more.
That is a nice brand new fire suit.
Yeah, almost. January.
January? Well, that's
Christmas.
good.
Santa Claus brought it.
And look, people, look. Safety boots. Safety boots, I'm betting he even wears a head sock. Okay. You're only partially grounded. The fire boots will get you good.
Yeah,
Always wear more than you would ever need.
Yep. That's it.
You had a fire, didn't you, once?
Yes.
I thought so.
Yeah, it burned up my boots.
Burned up the boots.
That's all it did.
But did not burn up the
We
feet.
are going to start
Nothing else.
Q1.
You guys have heard me say it 1,000 times. No one ever got out of the car on the top end after an incident and said, I had too much safety equipment on. Never. You build a $250,000 car and you can't afford $5,000 in safety stuff.
Out for everybody to get to the lane because there's so many cars, and we do appreciate that right now. In Tom's Sportsman, we have over 50 cars. Top Dragster, we have over 40 cars.
So we're just about done with top end cleanup. We'll have Turbo Todd Moyer in the right lane and Jeff Dobbins in the left.
It's going to take a good while to run you. And again, please be ready when we call you. Top Dragster, bracket back, if you're over on the
Where's the crowd? The crowd isn't here yet.
Not yet.
People are working.
It's Friday.
I think a lot of the Nitro team guys will be here later. I know everybody's loading up for the Western Swing. They usually try to take Monday off and leave Tuesday morning. So I would imagine they will be here later.
Probably be here about 5, 6.
6, yep.
They were kind of busy here last night.
Yeah.
For testing and before rain. We had a lot of people here.
It's good to see all the cars. There's a good bit of cars.
Yes.
Very happy about that. It's a good sign. Called them back to their cars. They're getting in. So I am running out of things to talk about with you people. I wouldn't let you say. All right, water in the water box. Here we go. Todd Moyer, Turbo Todd Moyer. Twin Precisions on it. Venture to guess they're 88s, but not certain. You know, 88s are the NHRA legal. Madman is up here getting turbo secrets from Carl and his father. They're sharing turbo secrets. Carl, you still have the 230? I didn't mean to interrupt. Your 230 is still the fastest 8th mile ever? Yeah?
I think so.
Last year,
Next out of the pit area, I have a gentleman by the name of Mike Ort. Mike Ort. That's Mike O-R-T. If you're within earshot and you're missing something, I have it here in the tower. Once again, Mike Ort or Ort. If you want to make your way to the
just
tower,
about to fire them up. This is the end of testing. I didn't even remember who built a stamp this time against. There was a little oil on the top end. It took quite a cleanup, but we've got about 12 or 14 cars left to run in testing, and then we're going to go into top dragster qualifying and things, and heads up qualifying around the 3:30, 4 o'clock mark.
And we're getting everybody back in here for Q1. So please be ready.
I lived up here in Brownsburg for like 4 years when I worked for Pedregon, and I will tell you this track, for whatever reason, is a really hard track to get spectators to. Obviously, the U.S. Nationals brings them in, but good guys, and I seem just about empty. you go to my page, there's a button you can click follow, and on here you can have it send notifications when I go live. I'll be doing a lot of live this weekend. I think Jeff's going to come and take a bath. I'm having a hard time. Jeff Dobbin's making a test run. Fun out there. Carl's having a little trouble with the burnout. You're not sure what's wrong with it. I'm going to try again.
Howdy.
Howdy, how you?
I'm just wonderful. How are you?
Doing good.
When they take their little 15-minute break, I'll put the motor home.
Where are you?
See my man's over here?
Yeah.
Go straight down that road on the right. Right behind that place. Where the next nightmares at. Right.
Drew has ice cream and cookies. Something's not right there. Nova Scotia, that's a long ways. Welcome. Finland, glad to have you.
Thank you for viewing the PDRA all over the world.
Yes. Happy to have you viewing from everywhere. We've got Finland, Puerto Rico, Alaska, Australia.
Okay.
I think Australia, we're rounding the clock at like 2 a.m. over there, huh? We have Jim Lorita coming up in the right lane, Ron Minix in the left. Did. Minix was out of it 5-6 times. Who is in this car in the right lane? There's no name on it. This one.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Don't know. Sorry. So here is the long-awaited Proline Pro Farm.
that again, Bob?
4:34 for Sekovich. Mike Castellana coming up in the left lane, and we have Mick Snyder on the right. Steve Petty back here. Frank Manzo. I'm going to do as much live feed as I can this weekend, guys. If you are at home and you're with one of these cars or family or anything, let me know. I'll stay with them for you. Nice run. What? No way that man's rusty in a car. Mike Castellana coming up in the left lane. Thank you, Steve. Castellana is your current NHRA Pro Mod points leader. NHRA Pro Mods are off until Labor Day weekend here.
If you're on the spectator side, you're going to go to 1 and 2. If you're on the pit side, you're going to go to 7.
also left lane 387, Castellan. That's hilarious.
Once again, when you move the soil, top dragster range 1 and 2.
About done with the test session.
18 now, please. Top dragster, ready to the lanes. I think it's a wrap. You know why I say that? Because my good friend was Kryptonite Customs right down there. I'll tell you, he's wrapped that out, Ron.
Got Jim Sakovich coming up in the left lane.
16, 17 here on this side.
Brandon Lewis in the right.
Tower side, right? Yep. Thank you. I just want to make sure. If I screw that up, you know, it's going to be a big traffic jam. Spectator side, 16, 17 on the tower side, top dragster. We need your lanes. Top dragster, make your way to lanes right now, please. Hey, where's Judy? She's on the second floor. Oh, she's up in the suite? I don't know. I get a hug and she smells so good and then she gets a suite. You know, sweet. That's why.
All right, fair enough. Jim Sakovich left, Brandon Lewis right. It is the poop. It's a cool looking car, of course. Right lane, Brandon Lewis, 387 left, second. Elijah Morton. See, we have Melanie Slemmy, right lane, Elijah Morton, left. And I think we're down to just 2 or 3 more pairs.
That's true. Well, you know what? Here comes something that's beyond exciting for all of us here at the PDRA, and that's our own Will Smith. How about it? Little Will strapped inside there? I think Will's in the car. Yeah, I'm looking to see if David pops out. If David pops out, he's in the car. There's Dave. So that's Dave Verano right there.
Sorry guys, almost dropped you.
Many, many years, of course, a second-generation driver here in Dallas.
The Speed Video live feed will be up all day. You can go to live stream or go to Speed Video's website to get that. I'm going to do as much Facebook Live as I can. We seem to have a good signal. What you can do is somewhere on this screen when you guys are watching, you can click Get Notifications, and it will let you know when I go live if you're interested. Your Speed Video starting line camera is right there. Towards the center line, shut it off. 448. This is the last test pass, and then we're going to go into juniors and everything qualifying, and heads up qualifying is at 3:30. So I'm going to go and grab some water and charge my phone, and after Will makes his pass, and I'll be back with you guys later.
So here we go. We're going to fire up the 8-fuel dragster with our good friend Will Smith. You go, Will. He's the man, right?
I'm excited just to see this. I thought this was all going to take place before we even had a race for it. This and that. We can change the launch and do the deal.
So yesterday you went 201. I think it was a six something, right? But you dropped like 5 cylinders. I mean, the thing was just barely running when you get to this track.
Will Smith in the Verada dragster.
Top dragster. Final call. That's it. Well said. We're not throwing no more.
Kim, Todd attempted to do a burnout a couple of times, and the car just, and it shut off. They couldn't ever do a burnout, so they backed him off. 61 at 240. It's a beautiful run for the Harada team. I think it did even have a couple cylinders out. All right, guys, I will be back with you at 3:30, 4 o'clock. Speed video now if you're interested. Take care.